Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a wild one for you. We're talking about disastrous plastic surgeries of celebrities. It's no secret that celebrities feel a lot of pressure to look perfect, but some of them have pushed things way too far, crossing the line from enhancement to straight up horror. So grab your popcorn, hit that like button. Seriously, it helps. Subscribe to the channel and let's go. This story is straight up horrifying. April Michelle Brown became known after her tragic plastic surgery story went viral in the US. She wanted to enhance her curves and decided to go for butt implants. But here's the kicker. She didn't go to a professional. Instead, she had the procedure done by someone using non-medical silicone. Basically, stuff you'd find at a hardware store. The material caused a severe infection that led to necrosis, tissue death. Her health deteriorated rapidly and doctors had no choice but to take drastic action. To save her life, surgeons had to amputate her hands, feet, and part of her buttocks. April endured 27 surgeries to survive. After her recovery, she began speaking publicly about the dangers of cheap, unprofessional cosmetic procedures. Her story is a stark warning. Cutting corners with plastic surgery can cost you everything. Stefane Matos, a popular Brazilian influencer, had a natural and beautiful nose. But in 2020, she decided to get a rhinoplasty to meet the impossible beauty standards set by social media and the entertainment industry. But instead of enhancing her looks, the procedure backfired big time. Unsatisfied with the first result, Stefane went for a second surgery, but that only made things worse. Her nose ended up visibly misshapen, making her even more self-conscious. Still determined to fix it, she went in for a third surgery, and that's when everything fell apart. With little cartilage left to support another operation, her nose collapsed, creating a serious medical emergency. Surgeons had to act fast to save her. What started as a simple cosmetic adjustment turned into a living nightmare. After surviving the ordeal, Stefane realized how toxic the pressure to conform to unrealistic beauty standards can be. Now, she openly discusses her journey, warning others about the dangers of overdoing cosmetic procedures. Her story is a powerful reminder. You don't need to change yourself to be accepted. Loving yourself as you are is the real glow up. Simon Cowell, the brutal TV talent show judge with the sharp tongue, tried to smooth out the wrinkles, but things didn't exactly go according to plan, despite denying that he's had any major work done. Experts say Simon's face tells a different story. He's believed to have had Botox and a facelift to reduce wrinkles and sagging skin, but the results made him look kinda off. Instead of looking refreshed and younger, Simon's face became oddly stiff and plastic-like. His cheeks look unnaturally puffy, and his smile has that frozen look that's a dead giveaway of too much work. Fans started questioning his health, wondering if something was seriously wrong with him. Simon, however, claims that his new look is just the result of a healthier diet. Sure, Simon. Drop that diet plan so we know what not to do. Burt Reynolds was a Hollywood icon in the 70s and 80s, a true sex symbol. But as the years passed and his youthful look started to fade, Burt decided to fight back with plastic surgery. He reportedly had eyelid surgery, facelifts, and Botox injections, but the results weren't exactly flattering. At one public event, people were shocked at how different he looked. His face appeared overly stretched, his eyebrows were unnaturally high, and his skin looked waxy and artificial. Journalists joked that his face was so tight that smiling probably hurt. Imagine feeling like your face is held together by rubber bands. And yet, Burt always denied having any work done. Who was he trying to fool? Not us. Lisa Rinna, the actress and model who gained fame in the 90s, was once considered one of Hollywood's natural beauties. But as time passed, Lisa decided to fight aging with a lot of cosmetic help. She went hard on lip fillers, cheek implants, and Botox. At first, it seemed like it was working, but then she pushed things too far. Today, Lisa looks practically unrecognizable from her prime. Her cheeks are unnaturally high dry and puffy, her lips are enormous, and her skin is stretched so tightly it barely moves when she talks. Fans who remember her in her heyday were shocked. It wasn't aging that changed her face, it was the extreme work she had done. Lisa's story is a reminder that less is more when it comes to plastic surgery. Sometimes trying to stop the clock just makes things worse. Patricia Ramos, a popular influencer and TV host, went through a total nightmare in 2024, all because of a plastic surgery that went horribly wrong. What was supposed to be a routine touch-up turned into a life-threatening emergency. Patricia never shared exactly what procedure she had done, but she mentioned that she had done the same surgery before without any issues. This time though, things went downhill fast. After the surgery, she started experiencing more than just the usual post-op discomfort. She began having seizures and sudden blackouts, which sent everyone around her into panic mode. The situation got so bad that she had to be rushed to the hospital, and when she got there, she couldn't feel parts of her body and even thought she was about to die. But here's the most terrifying part. None of the doctors could explain what was happening to her body. The symptoms didn't match any known post-op complications, leaving her with no clear diagnosis. Patricia ended up in the intensive care unit, ICU, where she stayed until her condition stabilized. Thankfully, she made a full recovery, but the experience left deep emotional scars. Even though she never revealed what caused the complications, Patricia has since warned her followers about the hidden dangers of plastic surgery. Moral of the story: beauty is great, but your health should always come first. Before you tweak the bodywork, make sure the engine's running smoothly. Geek, the Brazilian influencer who's practically the poster child for extreme makeovers. KK rose to fame not just because of her content, but also because of her extensive list of cosmetic procedures. We're talking lipo LED, Botox, facial fillers, lip fillers, jawline work, nose job. At first, the changes were subtle, but over time, Kay's face started looking different, like really different. Fans were quick to point out that she didn't even look like herself anymore, and some even said she started looking a bit robotic. Recently though, Kay admitted that she might have gone too far. She even hinted that she's considering reversing some of the work. Honestly, that's probably a smart move. There's a fine line between enhancing your look and becoming a whole new person, and GK seems to have realized that before it was too late. Jessica Froze's story is a cautionary tale about bichectomies. You know, that procedure where they remove fat from your cheeks to create a more sculpted look. In 2021, Jessica decided to try it, but the results were not what she expected. Instead of achieving that snatched model look, Jessica said she ended up looking like a skeleton, and it didn't stop there. About a year after the procedure, her face started sagging because removing that fat actually accelerated the aging process. So instead of looking younger, Jessica ended up looking older. Talk about backfiring. Jessica's experience is a reminder that sometimes less is more. A little bit of natural fullness can go a long way, and trying to chase that chiseled look can actually make you look worse. Michaela Romanini was once considered one of the most beautiful socialites in Italy, but that was before she discovered the magic, or curse, of plastic surgery. Michaela started with small procedures, lip fillers, Botox, that kind of thing, but she quickly became addicted to tweaking her look. Over time, her face became almost unrecognizable. Her lips were massively overfilled, her cheeks were unnaturally puffy, and her skin looked stretched tight. Specialists say that starting cosmetic procedures at a young age can have a snowball effect. The more you tweak, the more you'll need to fix down the line. Now, Michaela is a cautionary tale about what happens when you overdo it. And the scary part, once the damage is done, it's hard to reverse it. You knew this one was coming. Michael Jackson's transformation over the years is one of the most dramatic examples of plastic surgery in music history. Though Michael always claimed that his skin lightening was due to vitiligo, the structural changes to his face were hard to ignore. Thinner nose, more defined jawline, higher cheekbones, raised eyebrows, smaller lips. It's believed that Michael had at least 5 nose jobs, among other procedures. Over time, his face became almost mask-like, and by the end of his life, his features were so altered that he barely resembled his younger self. Even now, Michael's transformation remains a subject of fascination and debate. Some see it as a tragic example of body dysmorphia, while others see it as a man trying to escape his painful past. Either way, Michael's story is a reminder that even the king of pop wasn't immune to the pressures of perfection. Joan Rivers was a comedy legend, but her obsession with plastic surgery became almost as famous as her jokes. Joan openly admitted to getting regular work done: facelifts, Botox, eye lifts, you name it. At first, it seemed like it was working, but over time, Joan's face took on a strange feline quality. Her eyes were pulled too tight, her lips were overly plumped, and her skin was unnaturally smooth. But unlike most celebrities, Joan owned it. She even joked about her surgeries, once saying, "I've had so much plastic surgery, when I die, they'll donate my body to Tupperware." Joan's story proves that while plastic surgery can become addictive, a sense of humor might just be the best anti-aging secret of all. So, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.